one Bajaj Avenger ad. Remember that guy travels and he feels like God. He looks at his cell phone, is the network there, and he goes to the point on the hill where there is no network. And he goes, Shri Harsha, you just made us feel like God. Right? There should be no network, even the Airtels of the world should not disturb you. Okay, let's move ahead for the next topic. Okay, the next topic is, if you are a sports superstar and you are addressing to a large crowd of students in college, you have completed your ultra marathon, 100 kilometers. How one marathon has changed your life? If you have to give that message, how will you give? It's a long topic. Okay. So I'll repeat, you are a sports superstar, you are an ultra marathon runner. You did your first marathon and how one marathon can change the life of the audience. For that, can we have Shrijit? Oh.
Good evening, Toastmasters.
Good evening.
Running is my passion. I've been the last 2 to 3 years. So I think I can talk a bit about it. If sports, I am a sportsman, and sports is very encouraging, very motivating, and you can do meditation while doing sports. So running has many dimensions. What I learned is you can have a very good control of your mind. First two, I didn't run any ultra marathon, but I ran 20 kilometers. So I can tell you, first 5 kilometers you will feel that tired, or I am having headache, or I am getting leg pain. Then after that you will get into that running mode. Then you start enjoying. You start seeing the other all the visionary surroundings. Then last, when you are about to reach your target, what you feel that you wanted to beat the other guy, friend guy. Whatever the diet you feel, that time you get that somewhere energy and you push yourself hard. So all this is a mind game. You actually 40 years or 50 years back, there was a, it is called like 4 minutes barrier. The great runner, his name is Roger Banner. I am not remembering exactly his name. So they were trying to beat 1 mile in 4 minutes. They tried for I think 30-40 years, but they couldn't do it. But this fellow in 1956, he could beat that 4 minutes. He did it in 3 minutes 59 seconds. After that, within 1 year, 16 members could do that. So it's all about mind game. If you run ultra marathon, you can control your mind. That is my advice to you. Thank you.
So very well put up. What Nike says, just do it. They don't say that wear our shoes. So it's clearly about mind game. Thank you very much, Srijit. So let's move on to the next topic. So okay, the next topic is again a little longer. If you are a banker, assume that you are a banker. Is life all about debit and credit transactions? And if so, then why? Money is not a subject in schools. If you are a banker and life is all about debit and credit entries or transactions, and if so, why money is not a subject in schools? For this, can we have Toastmaster Sujata? It should be easy for you.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
Banking is not only the debit and credit. It has got many things. You can deposit money, you can take loans. Not only that, being a banker, we can help the society how to grow by financing to small sector to big sectors. We are helping to the economy to grow bigger and bigger. So, and according to me that in the schools there is no banking, so it is there in schools also through by way of mathematics. Yes, they are teaching what is banking, how to go about it, how to grow about it. So it is there in the schooling also, and by way of banking we are helping the society, and also everybody we are growing. Thank you.
There is one book, if you people have read, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what he says, the author, it's a Japanese author, I forgot his name.
Robert
Thank you. What he says that, profit is never made while selling. Profit is never made at the time of selling. Profit is made at the time of buying. So you buy at a low price and then you sell at a higher price. So suddenly life is all about debit and credit entries, and banking is also about that. That is what I learned in my B school. Thank you very much. Finance is one of the most difficult, and that's why I'm in sales and marketing. You don't have to do anything, only sell. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. Okay, this topic is very simple. We as a generation really don't care for nature and environment. We as a generation really don't care for nature and environment. For this topic, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Yamuna. Actually, I thought to give her a simple topic. Why Yamuna is crying? Anyways, over to you.
A very good evening to everybody.
Good evening.
Talking about the environment, I think we all know how, we are all facing what kind of difficulties the entire generation is facing with the kind of pollution we have in the environment. I actually also witnessed one of the cases where my niece was actually not well, and we took my niece to the doctor. And so the doctor said, I think the child has biswheezing. So we thought what was biswheezing, so we were a little worried. But then the doctor said, I think it is because it's a normal thing, every child has it. And this is how the environment is actually impacting. So, but each one of us are actually aware how environment is polluted, but I don't know how many of us are actually taking the initiative to do something about it. We all also celebrate World Environment Day about saving trees and all that. But I really don't know how many of us actually implement it in the real day lives. I think we can do little things by tagging along with people, using the public transport, or when you are traveling, take people along with you while traveling so that the air is not polluted. I think something a little bit from our side to save environment and nature.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yamuna. Okay, the next topic is again very simple topic. Life is all about choices and compromises, and even a compromise is a choice. For this, let me repeat the topic once again. Life is all about choices and compromises. Even a compromise is a choice. Can we have Toastmaster Vijay Kundri for this?
Mr. Topic Master, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests. Good evening. So life is all about choices and compromises. We never know what we encounter in our life. So it is at that instance we may have to make that choice. Compromise is also a choice, as the topic must rightly says. So we can never predict what we are going to encounter in our lives. So that's why we take it as it comes and accept it and compromise if we cannot change the thing that we are encountering and move on. So as they say, if you don't change and make a choice or a compromise, you are going to struggle. So it is for us to make this choice and change ourselves or compromise to the situation to move forward. So if we don't compromise in our day-to-day life, we are going to have a lot of struggles and we will not be happy. So at this point, I remember one of my friend who had a choice in his life because of his hard financial situation. He had to make a choice of choosing art or giving up his studies. So he made a choice of it and took the stream, and now today he is working with Steven Spielberg. He did not compromise on studies, but he made a choice at that instance whatever life threw at him. So I really agree that we do not have an option to make a choice every time, but if we are able to accept whatever things come in our life and make a compromise and accept the choice at that instance, we are going to fly high in our day-to-day life practically.
Thank you very much for all the guests. There were some requests for table topic, for table topic if you can come. We'll see, because we have to see the time also. If we have a long list of speakers today for table topic. Time will
3 more.
3 more we can take. Okay, well, let's move on to the next topic. Life is about creating yourself. Life is all about creating yourself. How can sports make the difference? Life is about creating yourself. How can sports make the difference? Can I have Toastmaster Sudip go first?
Mr. Topic Master, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Let's relate this topic to a real life example which actually happened. How, what was the exact topic? How sports can make a difference. So, all of you are familiar with Kapil Dev as a sportsman. I know some of you follow cricket, some of you don't, but I'm sure you would have heard his name. So, where his greatness actually comes along is from this incident, I will tell you. So he was born as a natural cricketer. He was what we call an all-rounder. He was a good bowler and good batsman, and he attained some fame early in the 80s by his exploits. But where he traversed to the next level in his life was in the 1983 World Cup. So he was nominated as the Indian captain, even though he was very young at that point of time. He had a lot of seniors in the team, Gavaskar and a lot others in the team. Right? And one incident which actually changed India's attempt at the World Cup. Incidentally, India went on to win the 1983 World Cup of cricket. So the very first team meeting they had, but before that, Indian history in the World Cup had been epic, really. We did not even make the semi-finals. We had lost to Sri Lanka and all the other teams. So the team culture was, as told by one of the insiders, was okay. We go there, we have fun, we compete. Yeah, we play a few matches, but that's the whole reason we are going for this, because one day was not our cup of tea. And the very first team meeting Kapil had before the first match against West Indies was, guys, we are here to win. And everyone, the audience at that point was his all his team members were really stupefied hearing that. We are talking about playing West Indies in the next match, who were the two-time champions and were the hot favorites to win the title. But the way the inspirational speech he gave, the motivational speech he gave, and the way he led from the front, we actually won the very first game against West Indies in the league and went on to win the final against them as well. So that's one example where, you know, sports, as a sports, he traversed a lot of generations, right? From a good cricketer, he became the leader, right? I mean, there's a great difference between a talented player and one who has surpassed all the other levels. And that's the example which I thought fits well with your topic.
You look at me, you wanted to say funny master, not pretty good public master. Anyways, certainly sports is the true metaphor for self-leadership and self-image. We will have last member coming up now for the speech because of time limitations. Okay. So the last topic is, will 5G, Internet of Things and AI or machine learning will make our life more complex or more simple? Will 5G, Internet of Things, AI and machine learning will make life simple or more complex? And for this, can I request Priyanka, Toastmaster Priyanka. Yeah, so if 5G, Internet of Things and AI is going to make your life more complex or simple?
For sure it will make everyone's life easy, but for sure my life complicated because I'm working on these fields. Since it's a new technology which is coming right now, for sure it's going to make a lot of people's life much easier in different aspects of life. Since you're in terms of 5G, your speed will be much faster, so you can probably get the information much more faster than you're probably getting right now. And once artificial intelligence is on the race, everything is just going to be much more simpler for everyone around here. I don't think a person needs to even know about it. Everything will be done automatically, which is almost, I think, implemented already.
I think with all this, Alexa will become more smarter. Today she sounds very stupid. If you ask her how much is the distance from Bangalore to Goa, she says 450 as the crow flies. You're not going to fly, you're going to go by road. So that is what Alexa says to her. Anyways, so maybe the Internet of Things will make our life much more simpler and complex too. Can we take one last member? One last one. Okay, this topic is again very simple. Life is 10% what happens and 90% how you react to it. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react. Can I have Toastmaster Santosh?
So I agree to the topic, what says that you should take life how it comes, is what is the meaning of the sentence. When it says 90% is how you take life. So like other speakers who just spoke on the stage, I agree to that you should take life as it comes. So that is the meaning where it says the 90% is how you decide to lead your life. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
With all that, we come to an end of the table topic session. I'm very sorry for the guests, those who have requested me that they wanted to come.